The animal I am interested in is a crocodile. I would like to know why crocodiles stay in the water most of the time.
Hi, we're Kiersten.
And Sabrina.
And today we're going to talk to you about why crocodiles stay underwater a lot of the time.
Crocodiles inhabit aquatic environments, which means they like to stay in the water.
Crocodiles aren't adapted to live on land all the time like you and I. Over time, crocodiles have adapted traits to make them live comfortably in the water.
Crocodiles have adapted a third eyelid to protect their eyes underwater, called a nictitating membrane. Think of the goggles you wear to protect your eyes when you go swimming. Imagine having them as a part of your eye.
Ever wonder how a crocodile can see when the water gets too deep for light to come through? Their eyes have a special structure that includes something called guanine crystals. This feature allows them to see in the water even when it's dark.
Crocodiles have the ability to close their nostril and ear flaps to prevent water from entering when they go underwater.
They can sense vibrations and water movement, which makes catching prey a much easier task. They mostly eat fish, however they have the ability to eat anything that they can overpower. They hunt by exposing only their eyes and nostrils, then waiting by the edge of the water. Once their prey has come close enough, they grab it and chow down. They will usually eat their meal underwater. This way of hunting makes it much easier for the crocodile to not spend more energy hunting on land.
Have you ever noticed how slow-moving crocodiles can be? It's not because they're lazy. It's actually because they're conserving their energy so that they can stay in the water longer. Pretty efficient if you ask me.
So now we know how crocodiles are able to stay underwater for such a long time, but why do they do it?
It's because of temperature that crocodiles regularly move in and out of the water. They are cold-blooded creatures, or ectothermic, meaning they cannot regulate their own temperature like you and me. They use water to cool down and basking on dry land to warm up.
Temperature is an important component of a crocodile's life, so important that it even determines their gender. Depending on the temperature of the eggs while in the nest, they will become boys in moderate temperatures and girls in cooler or warmer temperatures.
It also affects how they eat. Crocodiles prefer warmer waters because it's too hard for them to digest food in colder temperatures.
Speaking of colder weather, in the winter crocodiles will spend more time basking in the sun to make sure that they stay warm.
Crocodiles prefer warmer weather, but stay underwater even longer in freezing weather because their heart reacts by slowing down and they become even more sedentary than usual to conserve as much energy as possible.
Though crocodiles are well adapted to stay underwater for a long time, they have a more difficult time doing this when under stress and will come up for air more often.
How are crocodiles able to hold their breath for such a long time? They have special adaptations for their heart and blood. The part of their blood responsible for carrying oxygen to their tissues, called hemoglobin, is very effective at keeping their tissues happy and oxygenated. The heart of crocodiles has adapted to beat very slowly, much slower than a human's heartbeat.
Now you know how and why crocodiles spend so much time in the water. We hope you enjoy our scaly friends at the zoo or museum, and maybe even in the wild, from a safe distance, of course.